dream I know deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello viewers, welcome back to this channel. The headlines: the African Development Bank said that the hardship could lead to social unrest in Nigeria. Moving on, after this we have the All Progressive Congress says that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is implementing bold and far-reaching reforms. But before we commence fully with this news, welcome to Reality Latest News, the home of news and politics. Thank you all so much for joining us. If this is your first time of watching, please do us a favor to like and subscribe and also share. Don't forget to the notification bell to get notified when next we drop our video. You can send in your comments and keep the conversation lively in our comment section. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you all so much for joining us. The African Development Bank has expressed concern that rising price of fuel and other commodities could lead to social unrest in Nigeria. According to the bank, they said rising cost of living could also lead to social unrest in Ethiopia, Angola, and Kenya, respectively. The African Development Bank issued a warning in its macroeconomic performance and outlook for 2024, in which it projected Africa's economy to grow higher than the 3.2% recorded in 2023. They projected that the growth on the continent will rebound to 3.8% in 2024. However, the bank cautioned that an increase in fuel and commodity prices occasioned by currency depreciation or subsidy removal in Nigeria, Angola, Kenya, and Ethiopia could trigger internal conflicts. The internal conflict and violence could also result from rising prices for fuel and other commodities due to weaker domestic currencies and reforms. For instance, the removal of fuel subsidies in Angola, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Nigeria, and the resulting social cost has led to social unrest driven by opposition to government policy. Also, the rise of geopolitical tensions in Eastern Europe and the Middle East, in addition with the El Nino phenomenon, may trigger supply chain disruptions, which could aggravate energy and food inflation across the world, with Africa more vulnerable to these shocks. You can recall that Nigeria has been faced with rising cost of living, which has led to some Nigerians hitting the streets in some states in recent times in protest. The protest over increasing hardship started in Minna, Niger State, on February 5th, with many other states holding similar protests after. Citizens have blamed the cost of living crisis on the federal government policies of the petrol subsidy removal and floating of the naira. Meanwhile, the National Labour Congress has also scheduled a 2-day nationwide protest over the hardship being experienced by Nigerians, as well as the deteriorating security situation in the country. Speaking in the press conference after an emergency meeting of the National Executive Council of the Union on Friday, the National Labour Congress President Joe said that the protest will begin a week after the expiration of the 14 days ultimatum they issued to federal government, which will expire on February 23. The planned days for the nationwide protest are February 27 and 28. Honestly, the hardship is really dawning on us. So many things, have been happening in the country. People hardly feed because of the high price of food. The subsidy removal does not yield any positive results. Rather, it has brought hardship, naira devaluation, and so many other things in the country. They have to do something. Government had to, intervene in this area. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Your contributions, your opinions are in the comment section. Let's keep the conversation live in our comment section. Moving on to the next one. The All Progressive Congress, APC, says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is implementing bold and far-reaching reforms necessary for the nation's economic recovery, sustainable growth, and prosperity. The party National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Felix Moka, said this in a statement in Abuja. He was, reacting to People Democratic Party governor's advice to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to throw in the towel in the face of the hardship experienced by Nigeria. They said a federal system like theirs operates on the idea of shared, constitutional, delineated responsibilities among the three tiers of government: federal, state, and local governments. They said effective governance requires collaboration and coordination among all three levels to deliver the dividends of democracy to citizens. So by virtue of their membership in the National Economic Council and National Council of the States, the governors has bared a solemn duty to provide constructive ideas and solutions to the challenges of governance. He said that, like all citizens, governors were entitled to free speech, adding that such rights must be exercised responsibly. Mr. Moka stressed that reckless utterance capable of inflaming passions, and social upheaval must be avoided. He said comparing Nigeria to Venezuela, even under the prevailing challenges, economic and security context of Nigeria, smack of righteous indignations. Muka noted that rather than live up to their responsibilities as chief executive of their state, the PDP governor had turned themselves into a band of doomsday vocalists. Mr. Muka, the APC spokesperson, said that he was embarrassed that the same PDP governors who had never justified the recent massive federal allocation to their state were buck-passing. He added that since the buck-passing also stopped at the PDP governor's table at the state level, they should practice what they preach by resigning from their offices. They should do that rather than blame the federal government for their failure to mobilize massive resources at their disposal to improve the living condition of the people. Moka said that despite the country's challenges, President Tinubu is taking responsibilities and he's providing good leadership in this historic season of deep and enduring economic transformation in the country. So their people are going through transit but painful difficulties that the administration is supremely determined to mitigate as these policies began to yield desired results. That Nigerians deserve to live in peace and security with access to basic social and economic amenities. That their party urged the citizens to be patient during this turbulent time as our nation soars unstoppably to firmer ground and a more prosperous future. We hope that, because this is all the promise they have been saying, that President Tinubu is working, that we should be patient enough for, but for how long? People are already dying because of hunger. They can't feed. Things keep getting worse. For how long can the citizens of Nigeria wait? This is the best time to produce solutions. This is not the time for them to start consoling, because the consolation doesn't work. What are the way forward? They should invest more in agriculture. Provide good security to all those farmers, because right now they can't even go to farm. So what are we now talking about? The government have to do something about it. They should intervene so fast because people are losing it. So guys, let me know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Once again, thank you all so much for staying with us. We really do appreciate. But if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page yet, please do us a favor to like and subscribe, and also share this video. Don't forget to turn the notification bell to get notified when we drop our video, because I'm sure you don't want to miss out the trend and latest news happening on social media. To all amazing subscribers, thank you so much for staying with us. We really do appreciate. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Till I come your way next, stay safe, guys. Bye.